So, good morning, friends. Welcome to the second lecture of kinematics of machine. And this is Professor Ashutosh. And in today's lecture introduction part, uh, we will study or we will learn the alternative definition of machine. We will learn what is mechanism. We will learn what is kinematic link or simply link. We will see what are the types of link and what are the kinematic pair. Now, what is machine? As I earlier discussed in my previous lecture, that a machine is a device which receives energy and transforms it into some useful works. A machine consists of a number of parts or bodies. So this definition I already covered in my previous lecture. So now let us go for some technical definition of machine. So definition of machine. So a machine is a mechanism or a combination of mechanism which not only imparts definite motion to the parts but also transmits and modifies the available mechanical energy into some kind of useful work. जैसा कि पहले हमने पढ़ा था कि मशीन एक डिवाइस है जो एनर्जी के एक फॉर्म को दूसरे फॉर्म में बदलता है। दूसरा ऑल्टरनेटिव डिफिनीशन मशीन का ये है कि एक मशीन जो है एक मैकेनिज्म है या फिर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ मैकेनिज्म है जो क्या करता है, एक डेफिनिट मोशन को इंपार्ट करता है और या ये तो मोशन को ट्रांसमिट करता है या फिर अवेलेबल एनर्जी को मॉडिफाई करता है। मॉडिफाई मीन्स एक फॉर्म से दूसरे फॉर्म में बदलता है। जैसा कि इस पिक्चर में हम देख पा रहे हैं, यहाँ पे एक स्लाइडर क्रैंक मैकेनिज्म है। ये स्लाइडर क्रैंक मैकेनिज्म क्या कर रहा है कि एक जो केमिकल एनर्जी है, जो फ्यूल की केमिकल एनर्जी है, उस केमिकल एनर्जी को कंबशन के थ्रू कंप्रेस करके मैकेनिकल एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट कर रहा है। तो यहाँ पे एक स्लाइडर क्रैंक मैकेनिज्म जो एक मैकेनिज्म है, जब हम ऑटोमोबाइल में यूज करेंगे, ऑटोमोबाइल इंजन में, by using valve mechanism, then it becomes a machine. Like if you look at a drawing, like this is a crank that is called link 2, this frame is link 1, this connecting rod is link 3, and this cross head or you can say piston is link 4. So this is known as a mechanism. Like we have 4 links connecting together and all having a relative motion with each other. That is called a mechanism. Fine. Now let me discuss in detail what is mechanism. So a mechanism is a combination of rigid or restraining bodies which are so shaped and connected that they move upon each other with definite relative motion is known as mechanism. Like if you look at this figure, piston cylinder arrangement, this rod is known as connecting rod and the piston is sliding in this cylinder, and this is inlet valve and this is exhaust valve. So this connecting rod and this piston, there is connection between connecting rod and piston. There is of course a connection between this cylinder and this piston, and all parts or all you can say links moves relative with each other. All parts moves relative with each other. So this combination of links is called mechanism. Means if 2 or more links are connected with each other and of course they have relative motion with each other, they are called as a mechanism. Like again, if you refer this figure, so crank is there, this portion is known as, this part or this link is called as a crank, this one is known as a connecting rod, and this is slider, this piston which is sliding is known as slider. So all these links form together, connected together, and they form a mechanism. Now let us discuss in detail. Like link is a smallest part of a engine or a machine. लिंक सबसे छोटा पार्ट है। जब 2 लिंक बनते हैं तो लिंक से क्या होता है, काइनेमेटिक लिंक। जब 2 जुड़ते हैं या 2 से ज्यादा तो काइनेमेटिक पेयर बनता है। काइनेमेटिक पेयर से काइनेमेटिक चेन बनता है, काइनेमेटिक चेन से मैकेनिज्म बनता है और मैकेनिज्म से मशीन बनता है। Is it clear to all of you? Now let us discuss what is kinematic link or simply link or a simply element. So each part of machine each parts of machine which moves relative to each other, relative to some other part or related to each other, is known as a kinematic link or element. For example, if you look at these two links, so these two links is jointed by some joints is there, like see this is pink and this is green, so some joints is there. So this is one link, this pink color, this is one link, and this green is one link. So these two links connecting, these two connecting link forms a kinematic pair. So what is definition of this link? So each part of machine which moves relative to some other part is known as kinematic link or element. So this part, it moves relative to some other part. Again, if you look at this figure, so in this figure, link 1 is ground, that is fixed, that is stationary. Then this is link 2, which is crank. I already discussed what is crank. So crank rotates 360 degree. Crank completes 360 degree, one revolution. And this is link 3 is called connecting rod, and this is called slider. So I hope you got the point what is link is. Now, what are the characteristics of link? See, link is the smallest part of a machine, so we must understand what are the characteristics of the link. So a link or element need not be a rigid body, but it must be a resistant body. So what is the meaning of rigid body? So the meaning of rigid body is that if we apply certain amount of forces, then there should not be any deformation. For example, see, this, if you look at these piston cylinder arrangement, so this connecting rod and piston they apply some kind of forces with each other. So what will happen if force will exceed the limit? What will happen? Connecting rod will break, piston will break. So uh, what are the characteristics of the link? So while transmitting motion or while transmitting power or while transmitting velocity, there should not be any deformation. If there is deformation, then link will not function its purpose. Fine. So a link or element need not be a rigid body, but it must be a resistant body. So it is a rigid body while transmitting. It is not a rigid body, it should be a resistant body. So while transmitting motion or power, there should not be any appreciable deformation. Now, again, resistant body means a body is said to be resistant body if it is capable of transmitting the required forces with negligible deformation. So बिल्कुल deformation नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर एक link जो है पावर ट्रांसमिट कर रहा है अपने फंक्शन के, अपने जो उसका फंक्शन है, जो इस पार्ट का या जो इस लिंक का फंक्शन है, so while transmitting the power there should not be any deformation. Now a link should have relative motion. Of course, as I earlier discussed, every link, a link should have relative motion with each other, with other link, and a link must be a resistant body. And one more thing, on the entire planet, rigid body, you cannot say that this body, this particular body is a rigid body. If you talk about diamond is the hardest known material, so diamond is also not rigid. If we apply certain kind of forces or more forces, then diamond will be break into pieces. So we cannot say that a particular body will be a rigid body, but of course, if it performs its duty satisfactorily, then we can say that it is a rigid body or resistant body. Now, types of link, which is very important. We already understood what link is. Now we will study what are the types of link. So in order to transmit motion, driver and follower may be connected by the following three pair of links. So there are two terms in this line, driver and follower. Driver means someone, some link or some part which have given power. Like suppose in gear also one driver is there and one follower is there. So in driver, what happens? Some shaft is connected in which power supply is given. So driver means a power supply is given. Follower means which follow the driver. So in order to transmit motion, driver and follower may be connected by the following three pair of links. So there are three pair of links. The first is rigid link. So a rigid link is one which does not undergo any deformation while transmitting motion. As I earlier discussed, रिजिड लिंक वैसा लिंक है जो मोशन, जो पावर के ट्रांसमिशन के दौरान मोशन के ट्रांसमिशन के दौरान कोई भी डिफॉर्मेशन नहीं हो। Again, I am saying you, strictly speaking, rigid link actually doesn't exist. Rigid link exist करता ही नहीं है, तो फिर कैसा होगा? तो वो फंक्शन अगर सेटिस्फैक्टरली कर रहा है, जैसे ये हमारा कनेक्टिंग रॉड है, ये पिस्टन है, इस पूरे प्रोसेस के दौरान अगर कोई डिफॉर्मेशन नहीं होगा तो हम कहेंगे कि इस मशीन के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में, इस मशीन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में ये क्या है? एक रिजिड लिंक है। लेकिन सपोज अगर हम इस कनेक्टिंग रॉड को बाहर निकाल के और हथौड़े से पीट पीट के तो तोड़ ही सकते हैं ना, तो रिजिड कहाँ रहा? लेकिन हाँ, जब ये मशीन में कनेक्टेड है तो ये अपना काम अच्छे से कर रहा है, और ड्यूरिंग ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ मोशन देयर इज नो एप्रिसिएबल डिफॉर्मेशन. So rigid link, I hope you all understood what rigid link is. So what are the examples of rigid link? So connecting rod is example of rigid link, like this connecting rod is example of rigid link. Then crank of reciprocating steam engine, crank also, this is crank, this circular portion or rotates 360 degrees crank, they can be considered as rigid link. Piston is also considered as rigid link, this cylinder is also considered as rigid link. So these are the rigid link. So I hope rigid link is clear. Now let us move to flexible link. So as I earlier discussed, there are three types of link: rigid link, flexible link, and the third one is fluid link. So I am going to discuss the flexible link. So as name implies, a flexible link is one which, while transmitting motion, is partly deformed in a manner not to affect the transmission of motion. जैसा कि हम देख पा रहे हैं, ये जो स्प्रिंग है और ये जो हमारा बेल्ट मैकेनिज्म है, तो वाइल ट्रांसमिशन मोशन, इसमें भी एक मोशन ट्रांसमिट हो रहा है, फोर्स ट्रांसमिट हो रहा है, तो इस स्प्रिंग में डिफॉर्मेशन तो हो रहा है, लेकिन ये डिफॉर्मेशन डिजायरेबल है. सो दैट लिंक इज कॉल्ड फ्लेक्सिबल लिंक. सो व्हेन डिफॉर्मेशन इज डिजायरेबल or when deformation is in a such a manner not to affect the transmission of motion, this is called flexible link. Now this belt and pulley arrangement. So what happens in belt and pulley arrangement? One is tight side and other is slack side. This portion is tight side and this portion is called slack side. So while transmitting motion between this, suppose this is driver and this is driven, so while transmitting motion there is deformation, there is deformation in belt, but this deformation is desirable. So these links are called flexible link. Suppose what will happen if there will be no deformation? Suppose where we will use spring. So in spring we use, spring is used for shock absorption. In bike, in motorcycle we use spring. In vehicles also, four-wheeler, two-wheeler, we use springs. What are the function of spring? So it absorbs the shock. So it is also a link, but it performs its function very good, in a very good manner. Now what are the examples of flexible link? So spring, chain is also example of flexible link. Rope is also example, and belt. So these are the example of flexible link. Now let us move to fluid link. So the link in which fluid is used to transmit motion is called fluid link. Very simple definition, and I hope everyone will get what I want to say you, and what I want to tell you. So the link in which fluid is used to transmit motion is called a fluid link. Somewhere what happens, fluid also acts as a link. Like as I earlier discussed, connecting rod is a link, crank is a link, piston is a link, cylinder is a link. Then again we have belt and pulley arrangement, belt is a link, spring is a link. So in a similar fashion, fluid is also act as a link. So where it will act as a link? So for example, oil in hydraulic system. So what will happen in hydraulic system? We use oil. So in that case, oil is called as a fluid link. So again we have air in pneumatic system. So in pneumatic system, air is used as a, you can say, medium. So air is called as a link. Now kinematic pair. So we have already discussed what is machine. We have already discussed what is mechanism. We already discussed what are link. We already discussed what are the types of the links. That was rigid link. Then we have flexible link. Then we have fluid link. Now we are going to study kinematic pair. So as I told you earlier that by connecting two link, pair is formed. For example, look at this figure. In four links is there. Four links means 1, 2, 3. Out of four link, two are white and two are black. So out of four link, this link is fixed, and other three links are rotating with respect to this fixed link. So this entire two link, like this white link and this black link, is called pair, and the whole is called mechanism. So what is kinematic pair? So a joint of two links having relative motion between them is known as kinematic pair. Pair is known as kinematic pair. So connection of two links having relative motion with them. Many of you have seen this locomotive. There is some arrangement for electricity. How this is a diesel engine and this is electric locomotive. So how we get power? So some mechanism, you look at this figure, some mechanism is there. So this is called mechanism. So there is certain relative motion. Suppose when train turns, when our railway train turns, then it also turns. So there is a definite mechanism or definite relative motion with each other. So these are called pair, or these are called mechanism. If two or more pair is there, then it will be converted to mechanism. So thank you. And in next lecture, I will discuss what are the characteristics of the pair, and what is because I already discussed link, I already discussed kinematic pair. So in next class, I will discuss kinematic chain and mechanism and machine. So thank you all of you. I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. Thank you.